So I will finally be setting up my TWICE Photocard Binder collections. I mainly collect Mina, Tzuyu, Sana, and Momo, but I have another binder over here for the rest of the members. I already put all the photocards in order just to save time, so we could just get right into it. So I'm gonna start with my main collection of Mina, Tzuyu, Sana, and Momo. This is the binder I use, and as you can see, most of my photocard collection binders are either in like Animal Crossing themed or Pokemon themed binders, and when I get them I try to put some kind of meaning behind it, I guess, and this is the closest one I found that matched the 4 members I collect. So I was kind of thinking like, okay, well, there's a penguin just like Mina, there's a deer like Tzuyu, a raccoon like Momo, and no, the bunny is Nayeon, and Sana, I think she was a squirrel, right? But I guess that's the closest thing. A fox. So I have all these inclusions in here. They're pretty much random things I collect. My approach to collecting TWICE or these 4 members is basically, you know, get what I think looks the best or just my preferred inclusions or photo cards, because there are thousands of cards to be collecting, and I don't think any TWICE collector is ever going to be finished collecting photo cards or inclusions of TWICE. So this is kind of just the inclusions I got from album pulls or random things I found online. So there's no particular order to all of these, it's just I just place it where I can. So I guess I'll start with placing Mina's photo cards because she's the first member. So at least for these 4 members, I put a cover page. Initially, it was just a between 1 and 2 member poster, but then I had this eyes wide open TWICE poster that I never used. I mentioned numerous times how I don't really like posters. I don't use them. They just kind of like store in my closet. So I kind of had the idea to be like crafty and just cut the members out and make binder cover pages for them. So as you can see, I cut Mina's photo out of that poster, and then here's another between 1 and 2 poster and some other inclusions. And I'll zoom into the binder once again because I will show these cards one by one. Most likely they're all sleeved just to save time, but if I do need to sleeve any cards, I have these guys right next to me, and if I need any additional, what do you call these things, Ultra Pro pages, I could always add it at the moment. So yeah. So this is my main collection, Mina. Basically, my approach is to get my favorite photo cards per album, if I could get it, or any of their like side merch. Like if I find a card and I find it really cute and I have to have it, then I'll get it. But there's like hundreds of cards that I haven't got yet. That's the thing with TWICE, it's like you never run out of things to collect. I'm gonna be try to be as efficient as possible because there's 9 members. So for the most part, my Mina collection has some cards that I have traded or purchased out of pocket and pulls, while pretty much every other TWICE member other than Tzuyu and I guess Sana, the rest of them are mostly pulls. And I try to put these in order earlier, but then like they have so many albums, so I actually had to like look up which album came before which, because I could have sworn like, oh, didn't Dance the Night Away come before What Is Love? They just have so many comebacks. But yeah, if there are any discrepancies, that could always be fixed later. It's not the end of the world. So many to go through. I'm kind of debating if I should do this at double speed, so if I feel like it's kind of boring. I will probably flip through the pages at the end. Once I finish leaving everything, I feel like I should find some kind of stock music to add to the background, but sometimes I just like watching people that don't put music because not everybody has the same preferences in background music. This one is like a freebie, but I thought it was cute. And it's funny, like, Mina is my largest photocard collection, but I pull her and Sana the least. If I were to like go through all of these, then probably the majority are purchased or traded, which is kind of crazy, right? And miraculously, I pulled this one, which is like never the case. I'm kind of like fighting the heat wave right now because there's like another heat wave going on where I live, and it's crazy because summer's over. It's like it's been autumn for the longest time. Yes sir, yes. I'm pretty sure like my yes or yes cards, the original ones that I pulled, I've already sold them. So these ones I had to actually hunt for. Fancy. I feel like I need to expand on my fancy collection a bit more. I have to like take a look at the photo cards again and then see which other ones I would like to collect. But personally, I think my favorite eras are Feel Special and Taste of Love. I really like the concept and the photo cards for them. So I definitely need to expand on my Feel Special collection in the future. And then some of these are like Japanese trading card packs. I'm trying to breeze through this. Oops. I actually pulled Nayeon's holographic card of that. Some pre-orders. And then we're on to more and more. Blonde hair Mina. Actually, I'm expecting some cards to come in the mail. I don't remember all of them because when I shop for cards, it's just like random. Like if I find one of the Twice cards to be super cute, then I just like impulse buy it. Actually, I know I'm expecting a Twice 3 card, so I'm gonna leave a space because I know for sure I'm expecting that. Like the Japanese album releases, like they have photo cards where like you open it up and most of the time they're group cards, but when you get a member card, I think that means you won like a fan signing event. It could be like virtual or in person, I'm not sure. So those are kind of hard to pull unless you're like super lucky. So that Twice 3 card was a little pricey. Actually, I don't know if it's a good idea to put this up here. I may have to like swap with a different card. Yeah, I guess I'll do these pre-order cards. Yeah, this was like in a bigger slot, but it kind of like slid all over the place, so I just decided to put it in this binder. Kura Kura. I actually really like this song. I think that's my favorite Japanese release. That and maybe Donut. Breakthrough was pretty awesome. So yeah, they have a couple catchy releases. Now we're on Taste of Love. Personally, my favorite Twice song, or maybe my second favorite Twice song, is Alcohol Free. I just really like the chill bossa nova vibes. And the styling was so pretty. I love the music video. So I kind of became a bigger fan of Twice when they had kind of more mature releases, I guess. So I guess it started with Fancy. So I mean, I always liked them. They're definitely the cutesy concept, but once they came out with Fancy, and then after Fancy was Feel Special, and then more and more, like around those years are my favorite Twice releases. Then, fortunately, they toured in LA 2 times this year, so I'm glad I was able to watch them live after the pandemic, because pre-pandemic I would go to K-pop concerts as much as possible, so it was kind of like a drought of just only being able to watch your favorite groups online or just stream. So it's always an experience to be able to watch any K-pop group live. Now we're in Formula of Love. I feel like I kind of announce it late as I pay attention to what I'm putting in the pockets. I know there's like a lot of pre-order cards and lucky draw cards, but yeah, I felt like a lot of the cards look similar, but then I kind of ended up getting the lucky draw or pre-order cards for their latest comeback, Between 1 and 2. But I really like the styling for it. Some of the cards are like super cute, so I felt like I had to collect it. And then just to like kind of expand on my collection a bit more. Okay, we went through one pile. Yeah, okay, now we're in Between 1 and 2. And then that was a lucky draw from Aladdin or something. But that was a pre-order card. Yeah, I think I'm not even gonna try to say which shop it came from because I don't remember. These are pre-order benefit cards from the actual album itself. So that was complete. This is archive version. And then I decided to put some of the album cards next to the pre-order album cards, just so it kind of like expands on that costume. Next is the Pathfinder costume, starting with that pre-order card into the album pools. I think this was a Music Plant. No, okay, with Mew. I'm not even gonna try. This one's probably Latte. Latte duty free card over there. With Mew again. Personally, I like this card because I think she looks kind of like a baddie. This one too. And the green jacket is like adorable. It's a nice earthy color. Then Cryptography. I saw some broadcast cards online of this outfit, and it's like cute, but then I'm kind of just choosing. I don't want to get cards just for the sake of getting everything, so I kind of passed on it. But I am expecting a broadcast card from a different comeback because it was like hard to resist. But who knows, maybe I'll just give in and get her broadcast card from this comeback. She'll probably focus after each page. But like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of similar photo cards. So unless you're a die-hard collector, I don't think it's necessary. I'm trying to put it here. Okay, I have to add a page. Actually, I probably have to add more than a page. Maybe I'll add like 2 pages right now. Okay, so those were like the lucky draw cards. And now we're getting to the end of comeback photo cards into like MISC photo cards. Whether it's like brand collaborations or just like other type of merch. So I got a couple of Target exclusive between 1 and 2 cards over here. I'm not like the most prompt person when it comes to getting rid of dupes. I just kind of not my priority in life. Like I said, I like collecting things more than selling. So, was it like a concert in Japan? I know for sure this is the Twice 3 World Tour. This as well. From the DVD. And this is from the light band set. Oh, double-sided. So this is Decon Festa. I'm expecting the latest Decon Festa cards to come in, but I was actually going to, well, I pre-ordered Decon Festa, D-Icon? I think it's called D-Icon Festa for Mina, Tzuyu, and Sana. I pre-ordered it like months ago, but this website I got it from is just like lagging even if I followed up on it. So I got kind of annoyed and I just like canceled my order and just decided to just get the photo cards only. But I actually did pre-order the other D-Icon Festa that was announced. It's like a mini book. And then now it goes to the Yes I Am Mina photo cards. Oh gosh. I really need another page. Yes I Am cards. And these are my own. Oh, actually no, they're not. I think I purchased this secondhand because I just realized I didn't get that first press edition because I was like hesitant. So yeah, these I had to purchase. And then down to like shop collabs. I actually saw a lot of them, but I kind of like just chose my favorite ones. Like the photo cards I thought looked the cutest. Okay, we're almost done with sleeving Mina. And then lastly, Lemona. Oh geez. You know what? I should just make it like double-sided. Actually, I'll just make this double-sided. So Lemona. There, we'll save on having an extra page. Those were my Mina photo cards. Oh wait. Oh shoot, I forgot to add these. Hold on. So I actually forgot to add those photo cards in the pile I already organized, so I just did that. Over here is the cover page for Sana, Tzuyu, and Momo. This was cut from the Eyes Wide Open poster that I had. As you can see, I decided to make this page last minute, which is why there's like like many different things cut out. It's like a little bit, it's kind of done roughly, but then I just salvage as much flowers as I could to make it look like a full page. But there's a lot of, as you can see, there's like a head shape over here. I think Momo was leaning on another member. I think this was Mina, and then I believe this was Nayeon. but I kind of just try to make it work to the best of my ability and, you know, try to make use of the poster that I don't use. So that's their cover page. This is the beginning of Tsuyu's cover page with Between One and Pools over there. And then this binder actually has a zipper put around it, but I think for some reason dust still gets inside of it. So if you see it kind of on the pages, I'm not really sure why. I don't know why I put it in that sleeve. I think I should use this one. I kind of do like these because it's a little bit more fitting on the photo card, but not like so much that it will fall out of the pocket, the 9 pocket pages. So if I could change one thing about it, I would change the back of this, how it's not like completely clear. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty sturdy. Yes or yes. And then Jump to Feel Special. So as you go down in this collection, it's going to be less and less cards. But these are my top 4 biases in TWICE. Oh, I'm surprised it jumped to Taste of Love already. We definitely need to expand on this Tzuyu collection. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Taste of Love is my favorite era. I really love Tsuyu's styling and her hair. This is like my favorite look on her, besides her dark hair from debut, because those highlights are so pretty. I mentioned in other videos how I liked her highlights so much during Taste of Love that I showed a picture to my hairstylist and asked her to dye my hair that way for a big event. So this is like one of my favorite eras of Tzuyu. Probably favorite era, I guess. But I do like her recent hairstyle. It's kind of like a little past shoulder length, but she dyed it like platinum blonde and then put pink over it. And then I think it's like back to being a platinum blonde color again, which is really nice because she could always change up her looks, change up the styling. I like how she's kind of not afraid to try new looks. Formula Love already. Anna's cover page over there. Personally, I like to show the front and the back of the photo cards to the camera, just so like each individual card kind of gets their time to be recognized. So it's kind of adding on some time, and TWICE's album pools are so generous, so we pretty much get so many cards. It's pretty easy to be a TWICE collector in the beginning because you buy one album you have like a multitude of cards already, and inclusions too. I'm glad we're finally to the MISC photo cards. Maybe just one more. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to drop the next Yes I Am photo book. I really hope it's Momo because it would be nice to add Momo type of Yes I Am cards into this binder. And just to see what kind of photo shoot concepts she would come up with. Or like what kind of styling or look she is trying to convey. And then for this, I only have Tsuyu's Season's Greetings. And then I think they recently announced like the 2023 Season's Greetings already. So yeah, I need to hustle and try to find Mina's and hopefully Sana and Momo's without having to purchase the whole entire set. Okay, that was the final one. So that's Tsuyu's section. And now we're here on Sana's. Just random pulls from Twice, mostly between 1 and 2. I like how you see the next member peering through the 9 pocket pages. They're like waiting for their turn. I decided to put unit cards here just because it just depends if I like the card enough to display it in the member specific section. But later you'll see in my other binder with the rest of the Twice members, the first page I like doing is the group photo card pages, just to show that sense of cohesiveness. And so no members left out. Well, so actually, I think I pull Sana the least, but a lot of these were actually pulls. Like this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, and this one as well. But I heard she's the hardest to collect in Twice. But I noticed that too, that I pull her the least. Her and Mina, for some reason. And then you'll see later in my other binder, the other members' photo cards that I have, they're all pulls, but I don't know if it's the case for everyone else, but I pull an insane amount of Nayeon and Dahyun, like all the time. Every time there's a comeback, like it's always Nayeon or Dahyun. Sana. And then it already jumps to between 1 and 2, so I don't even have fancy or feel special cards. I just have like the pre-order card, but it's all right. Luckily, I was able to pull some between 1 and 2 Sana cards, so that was a pleasant surprise. This one I traded. I could have sworn I had the Squirrel Sana, but maybe it's like still pending in the mail. Or it's part of a proxy purchase. I have 2 of these. I don't know how I got 2 of these. Maybe I'll just put it like that. It must have been a freebie. Pathfinder pulls over here. I believe I pulled this too. Then cryptography. Oh yeah, I think this is a latte duty-free card, but it looks exactly the same as the album pulls, so honestly, like if I didn't remember that I purchased it, I would think it's an album pull, but the way you could tell is if there's a signature in the back. Cryptography, I pulled that too. And then here's the Target exclusive card, which is so pretty. It's a really nice photo of Sana. I got these twice. These message cards, so they'll share a slot. Light band card. Twice Tour 3, World Tour 3 photo card. And then down to the Yes I Am Sana cards. This one I got separately from a seller before I was able to get Yes I Am Sana books. So that's why I have 2 of them. But the rest of these are from my own purchase of the Yes I Am Sana book. For some reason, the white version was so hard to find. Like if you didn't pre-order it from the first time it was released. And perfect. The last 2 Lemonade cards fits the last 2 9 pocket sleeves. Okay. So that's the, I guess, endorsement miss cards over there. And finally, we're at Momo's page. And then I just have one inclusion over here, the between 1 and 2 Polaroid. So I actually don't have her Story Begins or page 2 photo cards. So it starts with, actually I think it starts with What Is Love, right? I think that came first. And then Dance the Night Away. Then Yes or Yes, that I miraculously pulled. I really need to get more Momo cards because she is like such an amazing addition to the group. I'm so glad, like this is years ago, but I'm so glad JYP added Momo into the final lineup of Twice because her dancing skills are insane. So she really adds on. She's like a necessary member of Twice. Can't imagine Twice without Momo's Likey dance break or the More and More dance break. Those are like some of my favorite moments of Twice choreographies. Just anything involving Momo, or like, whoa, what is this? I think they call it like Melody Project or something like that. Momo did 2 dance covers. It was pretty sick. I believe Lee Jung-lee choreographed the first part of her dance. If you look at Momo's Instagram, she collabs a lot, or I guess gets lessons a lot from Lee Jung-lee's former dance crew. Really cool to see that side of Momo. I wish there was like more opportunity for her to showcase her hip-hop skills. Another thing that's wholesome is seeing when she visits home and then her and her older sister choreograph routines. Dancing is just in the blood. Yeah, I really like Momo. Look, this is like just a mirror image. This is the Latte Duty Free card, which looks exactly like that one. The price wasn't too bad, so that's why I got it. Okay, and then this is my favorite card of Between 1 and 2 series. There may have been like a lucky draw card of her with the peach again. I'll have to look into it. That's just an adorable selfie. And then Duality of Momo. There's her cute side and then her fierce side. Forget exclusive cards. And then we have one Lumona card over there. I'm like tempted to just like put these in back of each other because they're the same. Okay, so let's start from the top. So this was from one of their season's greetings. I thought it would fit in a 2x2 page, but it was too large, so I kind of just balanced it in this one pocket page. These are from one of the Celebrate albums, so it's perfect. It shows the order of the binder. Over here it was just kind of random. That's more and more pulls. And greetings 2022 that I was talking about, how I need to find the at least Mina's. And then this was from their Blu-ray, Twice 3 World Tour in Seoul. These were actually purchased from their US Encore. I was actually expecting it to be a little better quality, but it's just like a simple printout with just like nothing in the back. So yeah, it's all right. Then I kind of, because this is only 4 members, I just put Tzuyu on top of the other members over here and just showed Sana. It's not shaded, I promise. Yeah, this is from the North American stop, between 1 and 2 inclusion. Here's, I believe these are Target, like index tabs. And then Taste of Love coaster, Taste of Love tasting card, between 1 and 2 crossword, fancy lenticular. So pretty much the majority of these are pulls, except for any Japanese inclusions like Twice Lan. This is from N Twice. Must have been like a store goodie, a store freebie or something. And more between 1 and 2 inclusions. There's like a slight glare, but. And then I think these were just shop freebies, so it's not official, but it's pretty high quality, so why not? Then from Knock Knock, Twice Coaster 2, or between 1 and 2. So I have all the Polaroids, but they're kind of like displayed in different places. And I explained this earlier, how I cut this out of a poster, and then just put a Season's Greetings postcard here because it was too large to fit anywhere else. And it kind of adds a little personality to Mina's cover page. I'll just flip through these. So I actually made like my own little template of Mina cards, of the ones that I want to prioritize, but because there's so many other MISC photo cards, sometimes I stray from that wish list that I have. So yeah, that's kind of like my approach. Just get whatever you think is cute. Oh yeah, and then I took out some Yes I Am Mina postcards. This is from the pink version. I took it out because if it just stays in the book, like in that little envelope, like I probably will never open it. And I tend to look at my binder a lot more than just opening up albums or looking at photo books. So yeah, this is from the JYP shop. I guess I could show it since this is a binder collection, even though I washi taped the crap out of it. But this is from the JYP shop. It's a signed bookmark. It's so flimsy though, like I wish it was glossy at least. But it's like printed on the most fragile paper ever. So yeah, that's why it's there. Probably have to retape that. So I probably should put the gray version in here, but I haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, these are the pink versions. They're such cute photos. Yeah, I'll probably put the gray version there later. And then this is also the cover page made from Eyes Wide Open poster that I mentioned earlier. So that was my Mina, Tzuyu, Sana, and Momo photocard collection binder. So I decided to try to pull through and try to place the remainder of the TWICE members' photocards in 9-pocket sleeves. I'll show all these inclusions in the end. The group cards first, actually. Oh, I try to do this in chronological order, but I think some of these are not. So I'm gonna try my best. If you see the sleeves look like that, it's because they're jank penny sleeves. And at the time, I didn't have enough, I guess, Dragon Shield sleeves, so that's why it's in here. But I kind of like don't like pre-order cards as much as, you know, the album inclusions. It's kind of like a bad thing to do, but at the same time, like, not all sleeves fit in it. So I have these other sleeves with heart designs, and it's like kind of a holographic design. But for some reason, some pre-order cards are just too wide, so it doesn't fit. So I had to resort to using those penny sleeves. Some of these are actually in decent sleeves. Like this one, it was able to fit in the other type of sleeves that I have. Because, yeah. I tend to run out of Dragon Shield sleeves very quickly. Some of these are in my preferred sleeves. It just depends on the supply at the time. I'm kind of saving it more for individual pulls or like merch photocards, I guess. Merch slash endorsement photocards. But yeah, the majority of these are pulls from purchases, like album purchases or DVD slash Blu-ray purchases. The only photocards that I bought out of pocket is these. I'm kind of a sucker for holographic cards. Stems from Pokemon trading card days. These don't have sleeves. I'm so terrible. Group cards deserve the same amount of love too, right? Okay, I'll sacrifice some of my favorite sleeves for these. And I think that was it. I think it ends at the signature card from the TWICE Lightband kit. Okay, so we got that. I don't have cover pages for the members, but I'll probably make it in the future. But for my other collection, the cover pages are mainly from Between 1 and 2 posters. But because I don't have the posters for every single member, whoever I did pull, I put it in the front. I just realized some of these are upside down. Oh well. So probably in the future I'll make member specific cover pages. I just don't have the inclusion right now. And actually, any cards you see in this binder can change at any moment, because there are times where I want to trade a card for the other members that I collect or just sell it. So I actually did have Nayeon's Story Begins card and page 2, but those were sold a long time ago. But because like I constantly pull Nayeon and Dahyun, I feel like, you know, it still looks like a good collection to showcase for what it is. Then it jumps to Taste of Love. My favorite comeback. I'll call it my second favorite because Feel Special is like freaking iconic. But I will say the styling of Taste of Love is my absolute favorite. So I thought they were all like Louis Vuitton, made up like Louis Vuitton handkerchiefs, but I think the most of them were Hermes. Not that like I'm a big brand person, but if you notice, since they renewed their contracts, the individual members have been getting more, I guess, endorsements. So like various members kind of like promote different bag brands. So it kind of shows their growth in the industry and, you know, shows their star power. It's kind of a thing, right? Like they're singers. I guess it's like that everywhere. Like you're a singer or a celebrity of some sort, but then a lot of times their face is associated with some kind of luxury brand or product to boost sales of X, Y, and Z company. So we all know Nayeon heavily reps Louis Vuitton. And then Sana's like the Prada girl. So good for them. Rich Queens. So we're already at the Nayeon or I'm Nayeon solo debut. And these are all my pulls. I got these pre-order cards from my album purchase. Personally, I think there was have been with me. My favorite outfit from this era was this one. Just because the hair looked really cute, and then I just like her outfit too. The styling was really cute. So those are my Nayeon cards. I don't know why I put that before this. I'm pretty sure Twice 3 came out first, but whatever. And then we jumped to between 1 and 2. I actually used to have the bunny Nayeon selfie, but I sold it. But it was a really cute card. Oh, actually, no, I still have it. I guess I had a duplicate, never mind. I think I'm thinking of Dahyun's card. Like I had one when she was holding chocolate, and I don't have it anymore. So yeah. I'll still showcase the rest of my Twice collection because I do tend to pull the other members quite often. And just to like, for the sake of cohesiveness of the video. So yeah. These are all pulls. And the final one is World Tour 3 Photocard. This is from the DVD. Now we're jumping to the next member, Dahyun. Starts with What is Love? Actually, I feel like in the past I pulled Dahyun way more than Nayeon, so technically I should put Dahyun first, but I have sold a couple of her cards, so I would say maybe the number of cards I have for Nayeon and Dahyun are kind of even. So we jump to Fancy. Now we're at More and More. More and More. Ooh, you do not have a sleeve. Feel Special. More. Wait, I think Feel Special is before More and More, so I don't know what happened there. Switching. Okay, Feel Special, More and More. Still More and More over here. From More and More. Taste of Love. Alcohol percentage 0.0. And then after that was Can't Stop Me. Oh, I'm surprised I don't have Can't Stop Me cards of Nayeon. Dahyun. My bad. Then we got a dupe over here. I think that's why I put a holographic sleeve. Just to mark that it's a dupe. But other times I'm just like in the mood to put some decoration. But I will say the plastic is not as high quality as the Dragon Shield sleeves, and it's kind of too narrow. Not exactly as sturdy, but it's cute to look at on the surface. I guess when I'm in the mood, I'll put it there. Here's pre-order album cards. Never mind. I guess like when I talk about it, I had a dupe of it and that's why it was sold. I could have sworn this was gone, but glad we still have it for the time of this video. Then cryptography, Dahyun. I like her dual image too. She pulls that off really well. Like cute side and looking like a badass. And then if you ever look at her Yes I Am Nayeon, I don't know why I keep calling her Nayeon. Yes I Am Dahyun photo book. There's this spread that I really like where she's kind of showing like a backless black dress and then she has these long matte nails. I think that embodies like the badass look, like this cryptography version. Similar to this, but I remember her hair was like so pretty there. And then she had like dark red lipstick. It looked really good on her. Okay. And probably the last one are Yes I Am Dahyun cards. Dahyun or Dahyun? I feel like I pronounced her name both ways. Is it Dahyun or Dahyun? But yeah, I have these because they're really cute. I was like actually gonna just get one version. I believe I chose the apple green one first because it had like kind of a more glamorous cover. But then I like the photo cards for both of them. So this is the apple green version, this was the beige version. And personally, I think this photo card is really cute. Let me focus it. That one's really cute. But I really like this look from the apple green version as well. But yeah, hurrying it along. Now we're in Jihyo section. Gotta sleep that. And we start at What is Love? I had a yes and yes card, yes or yes card of Jihyo, but yeah, sold that. Had a couple of cards. I feel like I probably will never part with these pre-order cards, even though I don't put them in the best sleeves, but they're kind of like a transitional card. Then Taste of Love. I think this was my first pull from the album. I think everybody looks the best in Taste of Love, but it could just be like me having a preference towards that comeback. Can't Stop Me grew on me, so now I think it's a bop, but at the time I was just thinking like, it's so 80s. But the choreo is like crazy, and the fact that the notes are so high, like Jihyo and Nayeon really have to belt it. So I appreciate that song as well. Now we are in, oh, so I do have a taste, no, what did you call this? Formula Love card of Jihyo. And now we're in Between 1 and 2. And of course they're not sleeved because pre-order cards do not get the same love. Pre-order album cards. But I will sleeve it just for this. Cryptography Jihyo is fierce. I like this outfit on her as well. And that vintage camera looks really cool. Yeah, I don't remember if I pulled her cards or if I just straight up sold them, which is why there's like a not much of those photo cards, or not at all. I may have sold them. Okay, so that's Jihyo. Oh, I just realized I should have put Chaeyoung first. I think I'll move Jihyo, because I should have put Chaeyoung first because I actually pull her more than Jihyo. So I'll insert Jihyo's after, because I got the wrong order. So Chaeyoung, starting with Twice Coaster, What is Love, pre-order card over here, Summer Nights, aka Dance the Night Away, jumping to Feel Special. And for Chaeyoung cards, I did sell, I feel like I'm saying it for each member, but it's true. Like, every member here, I have sold their photo cards, so there may be kind of an absence of eras. But yeah, everything in this binder is for sale. In the near future, probably. But it's not like my immediate priority. So for now, they're just being stored. I even like Chaeyoung's Taste of Love photo cards. I think they look really great. In addition to Formula of Love. So I think during these eras is when I kind of started noticing her more. And realizing like, oh, actually she's really underrated. So I really like her kind of laid back attitude. She just gives like cool girl chic vibes. And she's a really talented rapper and singer. So hopefully she'll get some screen time in the future, like a solo debut or something like that. Oh, I used to have her tiger photo card, but definitely sold that. It was a very cute photo card. And then this is Pathfinder pre-order benefit card. And then some dupe pools of Dandelion, Chaeyoung. Down to the last two. Light Band and World Tour 3 DVD card. So now I will place Jihyo's cards. It's only 2 pages. It's so crazy because I used to have a lot more. And down to the final member, Jeongyeon. And we also start with a Twice coaster card. I think this is the best card, like for the album cards. It's so cute. I wish I had one for every member. So I probably keep everybody's holographic card of that because it's so cute. And actually TT was my favorite song for the longest time. Still kind of rookies. I just thought it was like so catchy, but I played it like almost every day to the point like I got a little bit sick of it, but it's still iconic. And the photo card is so adorable. That and then Dance the Night Away, and then yeah, later on Feel Special pretty much took over. Feel Special and Alcohol Free. And more. So I think those are my favorites. Oh, and then of course gotta mention Fancy. They have so many good songs. Eyes wide open. Formula of Love. That was like one of their message cards. Formula of Love. And surprisingly, I got all of her IDs. I actually don't have all the IDs of any of the other members I collect. I believe I had her puppy card before. But those tend to be like probably the most in-demand card from the between 1 and 2 pools because the props are really cute. And personally for me, I really like Momo's peach selfie card. I still have to get Sui's squirrel, or not, was it squirrel? Deer card, like when she's holding a deer stuffed animal. Now I'm gonna flip through the pages. So over here, this was a season's greetings. I mentioned it with the other binder, how the inclusions were too large to put in their own individual sleeves. So that's why it's in a 1 pocket page. And then this page is kind of crazy. So in the back, that's like a between 1 and 2 poster of Nayeon, but I guess the inclusion slipped around a lot. And then this was kind of a freebie I got from a shop in LA. And then this is from the Blu-ray of Twice 3. So I kind of just like throw all these inclusions together just to fill content up. Over here, basically I had the thought last minute to salvage the Eyes Wide Open poster. So pretty much everybody's like slipping all over the place. Dahyun's head was shown before, but yeah. Oh my god, I just made it worse. It looked better when it was in place. I think I put them here, or maybe here. Yeah, so Nayeon's head was there, and then I guess they were like kind of peering out somewhere. Maybe they're down here. Oh my god, it's a hot mess. Okay. There was somewhere there. I think I did it like that, and then this was kind of more. Yeah, probably have to glue that in the future. Yeah, so that's what I salvaged from the poster. Because I was only gonna salvage Mina's, but then I thought it's a waste, so I just saved everybody else's portion of the poster. And then inclusions from Twice Coaster Lane 1. These are from the North American tour, from the merch booth. Not the highest quality, but it's a space filler. There's a mixture of like group inclusions and Nayeon's solo debut or more and more stuff. I have an abundance of those. Then now we're in the photo cards. Yep. So that was my Twice collection. And they're in these 2 binders.